Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the All-Stars. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Shell. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play. In half up to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Schultz once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Just missed.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Horner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, no outs. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. In the air out to center. Ramirez trying to get to it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nico Horner.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here. 2 of the game's best rookies matching up right here. And you watch these two all season long. But to see them go head-to-head, so fun. Hopefully we'll be watching this for many years to come.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one is downstairs. Full count now. Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch to third. Clifford throws to first in time. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
First baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ramirez pulls it down, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, showing the slab in today's game, Caleb Killian.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Here's your 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, his 32nd of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, how you lead. A little out front there as he swings through it. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Alcantara grabs it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball. Down.
Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Kevin Parada. This one in the air, center field. Alcantara has a beat on it. And the inning is over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Shell back to work. And a swing and a miss. Schultz was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next for the Cubs, Weston Wilson. And that one is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reyes snags it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, catcher Carson
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Way outside, and it's 2-0. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Nico Horner on deck for the Cubs. And there's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught it looking for the K. Cubs lead 1. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Lynn. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. Swinging a foul out of play.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, number 25.
Chen will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Killian, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Gets under it and pops it up. In position. Corrals it. And there's one down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 1.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Andres Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That misses, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Michael Busch, the next to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one ripped left field. That's back. And gone. An absolute smash to left. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in for a strike. the mark there. And the count even 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman, Weston Wilson.
Now the third baseman, Weston Wilson. Outside low, ball 1. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ramirez on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chen digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Kelly to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
So up next, Ian Happ. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And the Cubs are down in order. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the 4th, and here is how you lead.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's towards center. Alcantara should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting,
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Kevin Parada. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Up
Ball
and
1.
in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the
1 ball,
lineup, you want to be
2
able
strikes.
to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Headed towards the corner. Suzuki running hard for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Shell back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Suzuki, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Up the middle. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting number 1.
Andres Rodriguez, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out to short. Whips it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting the first baseman, Michael Bush.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Hit in the air, center field. Ramirez. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Queens, and now the right fielder, Lynn.
Number 15.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, great stop. So digging in, Sung Chae Cheng. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close.
No ball,
nice
2
job
strikes.
behind the plate there. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Jumps, throws, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Chen. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Hey, anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Yu Chang. Yeah, that's fouled off. They say it went.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And he makes the catch. 2 down.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Wilson in the box again, takes a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reyes squeezes it, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the DH, Hao-Yu Lee. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 getting loose as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
Stays alive. This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next is the speedy first baseman. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Parada.
Kevin Parada now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. foul ball. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Lou taking over on the mound.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. In the air, right field. Reyes on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Matt Strom on to pitch out of the pen here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And that one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is out of here. And we are tied. It's 5-5.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here is Sung-Chae Chang. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Strom, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
In the air, left field, down the line, half on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
John getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Chen. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Lou back to work. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And now they're out in front. It's 6-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Andres Rodriguez, the next Cub to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Michael Busch will hit next. Outside low. 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Three balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lou done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the bump, Chang.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chang over to first, and he's back in standing. Chang, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2025. Alcantara in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here is Weston Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Swanson at second, Alcantara at first, 2 out of the inning. Chang checks the runner, and he's back in safely. In the air, right field, Reyes. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now 6-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Barnes.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out front, rip foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now the DH, How You Lee. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the first baseman. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Nico Horner. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On a line out towards center. Ramirez makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. First offering, and it just misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed. Seiya Suzuki would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And there's the automatic. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs lead this one 6-5. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Porter Hodge.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Fought off foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sung Chae Cheng digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Pinch hitter coming on. Stuart Fairchild. Big spot for him here. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hodge is just 1 strike away. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.